It begins right now because 2026 is about to expose a brutal truth most people are not ready for.
A few moments later.
Some trade jobs are about to explode with money, and others are about to quietly trap millions of workers in burnout and low pay and dead-end futures. And nobody is talking about this. Not schools, not guidance counselors, not politicians, not the people pushing college debt. But today, we are breaking it all down. The 6 best and worst trade jobs for 2026. The ones that will build real wealth and the ones that will drain your body, your time, and your bank account. If you're in high school, or if you're stuck in a low-paying job, if you're tired of the rat race, and if you're over college debt, if you want skills that pay, then you need to hear this. And before we go any further, let me tell you exactly why you should listen. My name is JV Charles, and I run JV Charles TV. I've spent over 30 years working in and around skilled trades, alongside electricians, welders, linemen, heavy equipment operators, and contractors all across the country. This channel exists to expose the real opportunities in high-paying skilled trades, careers that do not require a college degree, do not saddle you down with student loan debt, and actually provide real skills and real income and long-term job security. Everything shared on this channel is based on first-hand experience, real-world numbers, and what actually works in the trades, not theory, not hype, and not college propaganda. So what you are about to hear is not opinion, it is reality, because in the next 2 years, the skilled trades are going to split into 2 groups, the winners and the losers. So let's get into it. First, understand this. Trades are not dying. They are polarizing. The high skill, high responsibility, high barrier trades are going vertical. The pay is rising. Demand is exploding and shortages are getting worse. But low skill, oversaturated trades, they are getting crushed. Automation, cheap labor, corporate consolidation, and AI-driven management are squeezing them dry. So today, we rank the 3 best trade jobs for 2026 and the 3 worst trade jobs for 2026. And I promise you, at least one on this list will shock you. Let's start with the worst because this is where most people get burned. Worst trade job number 1, residential general labor. This is the entry-level trap. This is the guy hauling material, sweeping sites, demo work, and basic installs. No specialty, no certification equals no leverage. And in 2026, this role is getting demolished. And here's exactly why. Because everyone can do it. Because contractors can replace you tomorrow. Because migrant labor floods this position. Because wages are capped. And because your body takes the hit. You will work harder every year for the same pay. You see, there's no ownership, no stability, no scalability, and no specialization. This job looks like a trade, but it is not a career. And the worst part, people stay in this role for 10, 15, even 20 years thinking experience equals pay. It doesn't. Experience without specialization is worthless. And if you're a general laborer, you need to specialize immediately or you will be stuck. Worst trade number 2, drywall installer. Now this one hurts a lot of people's feelings. Drywall used to be a decent trade, but in 2026, it is a race to the bottom. Why? Because it's one of the easiest trades to learn, because crews are massive, and because competition is brutal, because profit margins are thin, and because your body pays the price. Shoulders, knees, back, your wrists. You will feel 50 at 30, and the pay ceiling is low unless you own a massive operation, which most people don't. Drywall is constantly underbid. Big builders squeeze contractors, and speed matters more than skill. That is never good for workers. Worst trade job number 3, residential roofing installer. This one also shocks people quite a bit because roofing companies make money, roofers don't. It's hot, it's dangerous, it's seasonal, and it destroys your body. And in many markets, the pay has not kept up with the risk. And here's exactly why. Because the turnover is massive, because companies rely on volume, because insurance liability eats margins, and because younger workers are avoiding it. In 2026, roofing is still necessary, but unless you own your own company, you are trading your health for a paycheck, and that paycheck is not rising fast enough. And those are the 3 worst. Now, let's flip the script, because this is where opportunity lives. The best trade job number 1 is an industrial electrician. This is the king of modern trades. Factories, data centers, manufacturing plants, infrastructure projects. Nothing runs in this world without electricity. And here's the key. Industrial electricians are not residential electricians. This is high voltage PLC systems, automation controls, robotics, and troubleshooting. This is thinking work, not just pulling wire. In 2026, every factory is modernizing and every data center is expanding. Every utility system is under pressure and there aren't enough qualified electricians. The pay is skyrocketing. Overtime is unlimited, and job security, it is insane. Many industrial electricians clear six figures without owning a business, without college, and without college debt. And once you are in, you're hard to replace. Best trade number 2, heavy equipment technician. This trade is a gold mine that no one talks about. You're talking cranes, excavators, bulldozers, mining equipment, ports, railroads, mega infrastructure. These machines cost millions and downtime costs thousands per hour. So companies, they pay whatever it takes to keep them running. Now this isn't basic mechanic work. This is diagnostics, hydraulics, electronics, software, and precision repair. In 2026, infrastructure spending is exploding. Ports are expanding, mining is rising, and equipment shortages are real. Good techs name their price. 6 figures is normal, and field service techs make even more, and the work cannot be outsourced. Best trade number 3, commercial and industrial HVAC. Residential HVAC is crowded. Commercial HVAC is elite. We're talking about hospitals, universities, factories, skyscrapers, government buildings. These systems are massive. They're complex and critical. If a home AC goes out, it is uncomfortable for a while. But if a hospital system goes out, people could die. That's the difference that shows up in your pay. Commercial HVAC techs handle chillers and boilers, control systems, energy efficient building automation, and in 2026, energy cost regulations and efficiency mandates are forcing upgrades everywhere, which means a couple things: massive demand, high pay, and long-term contracts. This is a career, not a job. Now, before you decide, here is the most important part. It is not about hard work, it is about leverage. The worst trades rely on speed, volume, and cheap labor. The best trades, they rely on knowledge, responsibility, and scarcity. You want to be hard to replace. You want skills that take time to learn, and you want certifications that matter. And you want industries where downtime costs real money. This is how you win. Now let me be clear, trades are not a backup plan. They are the plan, but only if you choose correctly. In 2026, the divide will grow wider. Those who pick smart will thrive, and those who didn't will struggle harder than ever. So if you're young, get into industrial systems. If you are switching careers, avoid saturated, low-skilled trades. And if you're in a bad trade now, upskill immediately, because the future does not care how long you have been doing something, only how valuable your skills are. And let me add one more thing that almost nobody talks about. The biggest mistake people make in the trades is choosing a job instead of a system. A job pays you today, a system pays you for years. The worst trades on this list trap you in labor. The best trades put you inside systems, electrical grids, industrial equipment, energy infrastructure, automation, and facilities that cannot shut down. That is the major difference. Ask yourself this: if you stop showing up tomorrow, how fast would they be able to replace you at your current job? If the answer is instantly, you picked the wrong trade. Because in 2026, companies are not paying for effort, they are paying for consequences. If your mistake cost your company $500, you are just paid labor. If your mistake cost a company $50,000 per hour, you are paid like an asset. That is how the market works, and it's getting more extreme. This is why I tell people, stop chasing the easiest trade to enter and start chasing the hardest trade to replace. Yes, the best trades take longer to learn, and yes, they require discipline and they demand accountability, but that pain is temporary. Being broke at 40 is permanent, and I want you to understand this clearly. You do not need to be the smartest, you do not need connections, and you don't need a college degree. You need to choose correctly and commit fully. That is it. The people who win in the trades are not lucky, they are intentional. They pick scarcity, they pick responsibility, and they pick leverage. And they let everyone else chase comfort, and here's the truth nobody tells you. College does not guarantee income, but skill scarcity does. This is why I make these videos. This is why JV Charles TV exists, to show you the paths schools ignore, the career nobody pushes, and the money hiding in plain sight. If this opened your eyes, if this made you rethink your path, if this saved you years of struggle, hit that like button, subscribe to JV Charles TV, and comment what trade you want broken down next, because 2026 is here, and the smart moves are made before everyone else catches on. This is JV Charles TV. This is how you really build a future without college. So stay sharp, stay skilled, and I'll see you on that next one. Thanks, guys.